Hello, everybody. Going absolutely crazy, stir crazy, waiting for the Seahawks game to start. So I figured it was finally time to rip into this 2019 Topps Holiday Blaster and maybe just settle my nerves a little bit. Also was getting a few groceries and found a couple Series 2 fat packs that had not been tampered with yet by pack molesters. So if you don't know how that works, I'm going to drop a link right there to my video that explains how lowlifes and people with very little lives, things to do with their time, search packs at retailers and rip off little kids who might pull something decent and fall in love with this awesome hobby. Okay, steps off soapbox, grabs first pack. So let's do a Series 2. Then we'll do our box, and we'll do another Series 2. See how it goes. So I got my old school Seahawks hat in the background here. I think I'll put that on right before the game. And if things aren't working out at halftime, I'll switch over to the newer, angrier Seahawk and see if that'll get us some mojo. Kendrick, Mingden, Tochi, Perez, Tellez. It's the rhyming section of the Nomar Mazara, Wilmer Font, Marcelo Zuna, Michael Soroka, Masahiro Tanaka, Cam Gallagher, Stephen Pierce, Ozzy Albies, Wellington Castillo, Austin Barnes. The Seahawks can't pull out a win today. I'm very much going to be ready for spring training to get going. Let's see here. Franchise Feats, Pittsburgh, featuring Clemente. Duke Snyder reprint. This is the iconic cards. Would be very cool. Rather than these, I'd rather see every 4,000 packs or 10,000 or 20,000 have an actual like buyback in it. That would be awesome. Awesome. Andrew Triggs, Daniel Norris, Bobby Pointer, Troy Tulowitzki is now retired. Kramer of the Pirates, Mikey Matuk, Will Myers, Hunter Dozier, Mark Melanson, Willie Peralta. Melanson was a really good signer for a long time. Shohei Ohtani, Chen, Peralta, Brian Johnson, Jay Happ, Nicky Delmonico, Dustin Fowler. So, Series 2 Flagship was probably the best product this year because it had all the rookies in it, and it's got the true Tatis rookie, and not everyone loves the horizontal format of that, but I think that's a really sharp card, and I probably like Tatis best long-term of all the big main 4 rookies this year. Probably Eloy second, Alonso third, and I would put Vlad fourth out of those. That's just my speculation brain. I'm no smarter than anybody else, but if I had to rank them, that's what I would do. So every 7 packs, I know there's an SP, so we should get one. I would like to set a little goal to try to beat the odds. This might be the relic pack. It feels, of course, how would I know? This is the only packs of these I've opened. Here we go. Mitch Keller, Felipe Vasquez, Kevin Cron, whose brother and dad played Major League Baseball. There's a Trout. I believe I have that one, so that'll go in my double stack. And eventually, once I get to about 10 or 15 doubles for Trout, maybe I'll make a video and we can trade some duplicates. Darwinzon Hernandez, Ryan Harper, another Ryan. Aaron Nola, brother of Austin Nola, who no one knows because he's a Mariner. Byron Buxton, Nick Anderson, Jorge Soler, who was your American League home run leader this year. The autographs are darn near impossible to pull. Not really even considering that. And I know most of the, at least half of the relics I've seen are Red Sox. Which I don't mind. I'll be grateful for whatever I get. Tim Anderson, Craig Kimbrell, Walker Buehler, Luke Weaver, Buster Posey, Giancarlo Stanton. That's our metallic. Don't consider that a hit since he plays for that team that starts with a Y on the East Coast. I don't like to say their name when my kids are around because I'm not supposed to swear. Ryu, Luke Voigt, D. Gordon, Mookie Betts, who is still with the Red Sox as of this time. I don't know if he'll get traded or not, but that's got to be tough. Not a great time to be a Red Sox fan just because there's so much uncertainty. Here we go. Domingo Santana, who I really liked with the Mariners this year. He won't be back, but he was fun to watch. This is our relic pack. Whit Merrifield, Austin Riley, Ronald Acuna Jr., or Acuna if you prefer that way. I know some people say it that way. Marcell Ozuna. It's a bat. It seems like I've seen less bats than I have jerseys. And I don't know if they're harder to pull. Where's my box? And my reading glasses. I have these handy so that when we pull our SP, I can look up to see how... Let's see here. I'll show it to you just in case, that way it gives you something to do. So, Relic, 1 in 11. Holiday Gold. So there's really no differentiation from what I can tell between bats and jerseys, which is fine. Wasn't a Red Sox like I predicted it would be. But now I can't pick up my cards. Here's another Tim Beckham. Anthony Rendon, Will Smith. Tim Beckham won't be back with the Mariners. He's had to serve a drug suspension. He got busted about a week after I saw him hit a grand slam against the Tigers, which was really cool at the time. But that was kind of soured on him after the suspension, of course. Devin Smeltzer, Dominic Smith, Mikhail Franco, Nomar Mazara. Franco may never play again. There's a Eloy. And I think we're going to sleeve that bad boy up here in a second. Michael Chavis. That's a foil rookie card. Oh, we'll sleeve that one up. He's a fan favorite. Jose Barrios. Orlando Arcia. Trevor Bauer and the Reds uni. Xander Bogaerts. Let's get some sleeve action going here. So, Chavis was one of these players that hit a bunch of home runs right when he got called up and then kind of cooled off. And it's hard to speculate on guys like that. Typically they don't recreate what they did early in the career because what happens is teams figure out what pitch they can't hit and they just never throw them that pitch again. Let me get my Eloy here. I pull an Eloy in pretty much everything I do. So of the main 4 rookies, I probably have him the most. Well, let's go. We got 6 left. Still no SP. And of course, we're wanting 2. That's our little goal here. Clint Frazier, Jake Odorizzi, Mike Yastrzemski, Justin Verlander. Our SP is a Trout. Okay, let me get my glasses on here. We're looking for super rare, of course, 65. 64 is rare. 63 is standard SP, and of course we're grateful for anything because we're happy people. So that is 63. So this is the regular SP. I do not have it, however, for my Trout collection. So this will go into the PC, and it's the Christmas tree in the background. The only other SP I have for this is a Soto I got off of Dustin at 1 Cent Sports for a penny. And that also has a tree in the background. Here we go. Awesome. I'm really happy with this box, even if I don't get my second SP. Pretty happy. And I'm distracting myself. Sugar Diaz, Miguel Sano, and I had a rebound year this year. Distracting myself from this upcoming game. Harold Ramirez, Mitch Haniger, some trade rumors surrounding him. I like him, probably my favorite current Mariner. But doesn't make sense to make him a part of the long-term plans because he's only got a couple years of control left. Hunter Dozier, Yasiel Puig, Shohei Silverfoil. I'm sure I can find someone that's going to enjoy that or could use that. Maybe Dustin, who I just mentioned. He's an Angels guy. And I'm running out of holders here. I think I have one more. We'll start bumping. We're going to start bumping people if we need to. Edwin Encarnacion. Not sure, is he back with the Yankees next year, or I sort of lost track on his contract situation. Masahiro Tanaka. Here we go. I can't even see my packs. I think I'm down to 3. Still wanting that second SP. We're greedy today. Clayton Kershaw. Jose Iglesias. Joey Votto. Jonathan Scope. Yadier Molina. Pedro Avila. Derek Dietrich. Vlad Jr. I'm going to sleeve it. Probably not his biggest fan. I think he's talented, of course. But I just don't see somebody with his body type playing, long enough to be everybody wants to put him in the Hall of Fame right now. But he's going to need to take some of that weight off. And just the fact that at his age that he put it on in the first place, that's troubling. Come on now. 3 packs to go. I'm not even going to bump anybody for you, Junior. Take it from a big man. It only gets harder the older you get. Chris Paddock. Jose Ramirez. Merrill Kelly. Otani non-foil this time. Here we go with a Max Kepler foil. Strasburg. Scherzer, Donaldson, Renfroe, who's now a Ray. Maybe I'll try and sneak that off for a TTM. Rays are a pretty decent TTM team. Renato Nunez, down to 2. Of course, we still got one more. I've buried it, but we still got one more Series 2 back here. Haven't seen a Tatis yet or an Alonso at all. Cal Quantrill, Rhys Hoskins, Oscar Mercado, Cody Bellinger, Shane Bieber, Ryan Presley, Corey Seager, brother of Kyle Seager, Brendan Rodgers, Max Muncy, Jose Abreu. Max Muncy does not want you sending TTM requests to his home, which makes me wonder why he signed through his home address. I don't know what he thought would happen. So he made a statement on social media saying, send to the stadium. But I feel like he said that and he won't be signing at the stadium. I'm going to try him on a stadium club this spring to see what happens. And maybe even once during the season just to see what happens. But I have a feeling like he won't be signing at all now, just because he knows he's going to get flooded. Andrew McCutchen, Marcelo Zuna, Willens Astudillo, Michael Soroka, Garrett Cole. There's a Goldie, Metallic, Josh Bell, Jorge Alfaro, Kung Fu Panda, And Hunter Pence, which everyone loves this action shot. That is great. So we did pretty good with our holiday. I got Trout SP, Ohtani foil, Chavis foil, Goldschmidt foil, Kepler foil, Vlad base, Eloy base, and my relic I didn't even pull out. Who did we decide it was? Oh yeah, Marcell Ozuna bat. And I don't think those are any harder to pull than jerseys. They're just kind of blanket relic or whatever. Here we go with our second fat pack for Series 2. This is officially the last product I'm going to break until 2020 stuff comes out. And we'll see how it goes. Maybe there's a little magic left. I should have sent it to Amio to bless it before I open it. Victor Reyes, DJ Stewart, Josh Rogers, Daniel Murphy, Delino DeShields, Dominic Leone, Rowaness Elias, the Cuban, Clint Frazier, Robbie Erlin, Chris Archer, Steve Cishek. Man, it feels like he's been playing forever. It's quite a while. It's only 9 years. Gosh, it feels like 15, doesn't it? Here we go. Chris Davis. Rangers. Odor. Our franchise feats is Ernie Banks. Cubs. Ryan Barber. Or Brazier, sorry. Aaron Judge, who plays for that one team on the East Coast. It starts with a Y. They wear pinstripes. Another Eloy. Like I said, I pull the Eloys, and I like him. I like him quite a bit. And I like the White Sox to win a lot of games this year. Max Stassi. I'm dropping things. Mike Montgomery. It's the nerves for the game. Hap, Romine, Jace Fry, Vince Velasquez. Greg Allen with, some of these are dinged now. Can you see that? Bottom left. And that one's really beat up. Jason Vargas. Seems like he's been playing forever too. Good golly. 13 years. That's quite a while for a pitcher. Had some decent years in Seattle. Ender Insurarte. I love that uniform. Ronald Torreyes. Here we go. Chris Stavinsky, Matt Kemp, Christopher Negron, Tony Kemp. Yeah, that's buggered up. Let me check the Eloy before we go here. It looks okay. The top left isn't great. You can probably maybe see it there. But, yeah, some of those were just randomly chewed up. Anyway, that's it for now. If you can bring yourself to root against the Packers, I appreciate some more Seahawks fans today. And that's it for 2019 product. On to 2020.